Haven't you often wondered what it's like to ride along up close with a police officer? Well, in this 3-part series, me, my iPad, joined school board members James Harris and Rosie Torres on a ride-along with the Oakland Unified School Police. Welcome to Spotlight with Shonda Scott. Today, I'm riding along with Directors Harris and Director Torres on the school police tour to see exactly what's encountered throughout Oakland, what our students are dealing with, as well as how the Oakland School Police patrols the areas. This is the one time that we've ever done this with Spotlight, so we will see exactly what's going on in our community and in our school districts. We're getting ready to go on our ride along with the Oakland School Police, and Sergeant Batt is going to just tell us a little about what we can expect, although this is real life reality, so we don't know what we'll see on the trip. So just give us a little insight on what you can give us on what we're going to see.
So, the day in the life of a police officer is pretty unpredictable. We really don't know what's going to come of our day when we start our shifts. However, today I do know that I got a couple of spots that I want to take you guys to. I'm going to be visiting a couple of parent centers and a couple of school sites, and we'll basically see what we see from there.
Director Torres, just tell us about how the whole idea came about and then what you're expecting us to find and see on the tour.
So part of the reason that I asked the chief, having had a meeting with him about 2 weeks ago here on a Friday as well, was that I had the experience as a prosecutor of having a ride-along with one of my officers that I had as a witness on a case, and I wondered what he goes through and working a midnight shift or a graveyard shift. So I, as a district attorney, was able to do a ride-along and see the stress and the challenges that the police department in Stockton was going through with budget cuts, and in a real high drug crime area that was his beat. And he had no partner, so that was really interesting. So when I met with Chief Williams, I asked him, we have a big issue right now with our youth being vulnerable. I meet youth that have been mugged on the way to school in the morning at 8 a.m. I know about other issues that are going on around the schools, and so those are neighborhood issues. They're not necessarily in the schools. It's where our schools are. So that means that our officers are challenged just like Oakland City police officers, but then the added layer is, how is it that they're protecting our children?
Well, thank you. So we're going to get ready. We're waiting for Director Harris, and then we're off on our ride along.
Started as a police cadet with OPD when I was 18, and basically my entire adult life I've been in a uniform, and most of that time has been in Oakland. So now we're going to East Oakland Pride, Webster School.
How are they set up in terms of SSOs and security?
So they have 2 school security officers that are assigned to that campus. The principal has actually done a pretty great job about making sure that the site is as secure as possible, deploying those 2 school security officers, especially in light of some of the recent incidents that have happened with safety concerns with active shooter and stuff like that.
They've had some active shooters close to the campus? Or?
No, not at our campus, but just speaking in general terms nationwide, just as a catalyst for making sure that we're paying attention to certain things. She's restricted some of the access points to the point where our security staff would at least be made aware who's coming and going onto our campuses.
Nice to meet
trust